March 17th, 2022, LaKevia Jackson would go out with the aim of celebrating her best friend's birthday, not knowing what gruesome fate she would later face. This is the story of LaKevia Jackson. On March 17th, 2022, LaKevia visited the Metro Fun Centre, where she went to celebrate a best friend's birthday. LaKevia attended the centre with her sister Nyasha, their children, as well as other friends of the host. The Metro Fun Centre is an indoor play area known for its inflatable jumping and climbing structures and other fun activities for kids, including go-karting and bowling. The centre welcomes diverse groups and identifies as family-friendly. During the night, LaKevia ended up arguing with a man over a bowling ball. It is said that LaKevia did not know the man and he was a stranger to her. From LaKevia's sister Nyasha's account, Nyasha describes enjoying the night's bowling and speaks of having what she called a special ball, which she used every time it was her turn to bowl.
We bowling, they came in, strong arming. I'm looking for my particular ball that I had. You know, when you win and you have your particular ball that you want, I went to look for my ball. They had it in the other lane. I went to grab my ball. And when I grabbed my ball, they went to talking crazy. And it started from an argument to they went on us outside. It was that serious, like over a bowling ball.
When it had reached Nyasha's go, she looked for the ball and found that it was in the man's lane. Nyasha went to the lane to collect the ball and recalls the man and a female companion becoming irate.
He was trying to show out for a female. And you seen that we had kids.
This led to the argument between both parties. The man quickly left, though he would frequently return to check whether the group were ready to head home. This would go on for about an hour.
Because when you came back in, those 2 times you kept asking us, y'all ain't came out yet, like you was waiting on us. You seen that we had our kids in there.
After LaKevia had enjoyed the night with her friends, she headed out, and unbeknownst to her, the man who she had argued with was there, waiting for her in the parking lot. It was then that the night would take a drastic turn for the worse. Upon leaving the bowling alley, LaKevia Jackson was shot. Unfortunately, LaKevia quickly succumbed to her injury and died on the scene. After gathering information from eyewitnesses, police were equipped with details of the suspect, and exactly 2 weeks after the incident took place, they had their guy, 25-year-old Joshua Fleetwood. On March 31st, Joshua Fleetwood was arrested on felony warrants for murder, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Mr. Fleetwood is a 16-cycle convicted felon with a slew of charges on his criminal history, from fraud to criminal trespass to fleeing and eluding police.
To date, we await updates regarding Fleetwood, but from what we do know, he is currently being held at Fulton County Jail. The Atlanta Police Department's homicide commander, Ralph Woolfolk, stated, "We are happy that Mr. Fleetwood is in our custody. This was simply an escalated dispute as depicted on video. Fortunately, evidence and CCTV footage helped authorities to connect Fleetwood to the crime." Whilst authorities believe they had their murderer in custody, on April 6th, news broke about a second arrest.
Developing now, a second person under arrest after a mother was shot and killed outside an Atlanta bowling alley.
That of 24-year-old Amani Spears. Nyasha recalled the female being the main reason the incident had occurred. Despite this, LaKevia's family stated they had no idea that a second person had been arrested in connection to LaKevia's death. They feel that justice is finally being served.
I had just came from seeing her, and I just begged her to help me get justice because they can't just walk around like that. She got her justice not even in 30 minutes.
Amani's mother, Terrell Crisp, shares a different account of what happened that night from Amani's point of view. She commented that Imani and her fiancé, who we believe to be Fleetwood, went out that night when she alleges that a woman opened fire on Imani and Fleetwood before they shot back. Miss Crisp claims that had the pair failed to protect themselves, Imani would most likely be dead. It is important to note that Mr. Fleetwood has 16 previous arrests, though Spears has no prior record. Crisp says Imani now leaves a 6-year-old daughter who is without her mother and father. Terrell Crisp has since created a GoFundMe to raise money for Imani's legal fees, maintaining her daughter's innocence. News outlets believe this may have been a targeted attack due to LaKevia's link to Young Thug, though Nyasha strongly denies this.
That's her child father, but it's nothing more, nothing like that what they trying to make it out to be. It's nothing like that. They was just a reckless dude that just didn't have no heart and was just on some more stuff all that day. That's it.
And that's all we have for today's video. The case is still ongoing and we await updates relating to the arrest of Fleetwood and Spears. Please subscribe to be updated as the story unfolds. And if you're an eager beaver like myself, click the bell to be notified immediately. Also, click the like button as that helps me a lot. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on this case. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video.